Hello, everybody. And yeah, we're having some technical details today. Let's pay some bills, get some things out of the way here. I'm supposed to be better prepared than this. Here we go.
Sportcat's Daily Gazette. Live across Australia on Dare Media Group radio stations. News, weather.
And somehow it all makes sense. Sort of. For more information, go to daremediagroup.com.au.
The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You are the one, the only Sportcat. I'm here with you for the next 2 hours on WZQR, Dare Talk Radio in Australia. And of course, to our wonderful, wonderful chat, I encourage everybody to come over here and join the chat. We have our number one fan and moderator here, Denise. Hello. Oh, we have a new person here. Coley, welcome, Coley. Welcome. Let's see. Who else do we have here? I don't know. I think I saw Chris in there. Hello, Chris. And I think that's it. I'm not so. Yes, everybody, please come over to the YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know every time I push a wrong button. So,
which is often. And we're both sick today, people, and we're really not in very good moods. Both of us are sick.
Yeah, I don't know what the stomach flu sucks ass.
Well, you live with 2 petri dishes, and I don't know where mine comes from.
I don't know. I think Mrs. Sportcat's trying to kill me. I don't know. Denise is right. Come over, hit the like button, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. It don't cost you a dime. It's totally free. We're not going to a pay site for any of our shows, are we, Brenda?
No, I won't even do it for mine. Even if I get monetized, I won't do it.
That's right.
Don't.
Oh, so yeah. Last night I was watching the football game, and well, it just got I don't know. I just got sick of my stomach, and I was like, damn it, man. So I missed most of the game.
Were you drinking
Aaron
beer?
Rodgers, most of Aaron Rodgers' last game, which sucks.
Were you drinking beer?
No, I haven't drank a beer in maybe since summer, maybe even before that. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Stay away from it. They're jinxing our beer now. Assholes.
Yeah, well, they're putting vaccines in our beer. So I've heard. I don't know. That may be a conspiracy theory. So I don't know. I haven't followed up on it. So we got plenty of crazy news stories today, Brenda. What do you say we get into this shit?
Yeah, we might as well.
Might as well. All right. Well, for everybody on the East Coast, it is currently 2:04. Well, if you're in California, it's 11:05. Denver.
I don't care about California.
I think that's in Coley's time zone. 1:05. And Chris, good afternoon, Chris. And well, for the next country we're going to invade, it's 4:05 in the afternoon in Greenland. And well, you're already our bitch. It's 3:05. Good morning to you in Perth, Australia. 3:05 a.m. Sydney, get up, get to work. It's 6:05 a.m. So, yeah. So, yeah, no beer. It happens. So, it happens. So, if you go outside and look up at that big, Jesus Christ, the big white thing in the sky, it's only a 22%. We're headed to the winter moon. Jesus, I don't know what the hell I'm doing today. Yeah, so we're headed to the next full moon. What's the next full moon, Brenda?
Fuck around and find out moon?
That's a trick question, Brenda. It's what the hell button am I pushing?
I don't know. You haven't told me yet.
It's a winter moon. I've told you.
I thought we already got that one.
No, it was a wolf moon that we just had. We've got the winter moon coming up next. So, yeah. The winter moon.
I thought we already had the winter moon, too.
Oh, you're time traveling, so. Yeah. There's only so much I can do with you.
I do that sometimes. It's okay.
So, we're still 8 minutes and 46 seconds late. No matter, that's your excuse. So if you're late anywhere today for work or whatever, it's not your fault. It's the sun's fault. We're 8 minutes 46 seconds late today. So,
Glenn, did you get a new mic? Chris wants to know.
did I get a new mic? No. Why? Do I sound worse? Different? I don't know. Do I sound sexier?
My daughter bought my mic. It's an expensive little shit. I don't even let the cat get anywhere near it.
Yeah. No, it's the Shure mic, and it sounds better than that one at the studio in Tennessee. Good Lord.
Yeah.
It's yeah. The one in Tennessee though is just loud. So I changed my headphones to the backup set because I thought the Sennheisers were really good, but damn, once I got these Sonys, I was like, this shit rocks. So yeah, so I like the Sony headset. So
I have to find a headset with no mic because my backup headset has got a mic on it, which means I'd have to unplug my whole system.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna look for a headset with no mic in it.
These Sony amplified, they're very nice.
Are they
yeah,
light?
Are they what?
Lightweight?
Oh yeah. They're over the ear. They're amplified. I don't have Bluetooth, and so it's the wire connection.
Yeah.
And it's like $100 or so. So it's not that bad. The problem is finding them. So yeah, that's
Amazon sells everything. Oh God. Everybody, welcome to Let's See How Stupid We Really Are.
I'm not even gonna look at this one today. We're done with this one.
Go to the other one.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood. All right, so we're doing pop music, movies, geography, science, computer, literature. We can't do that. We can't read. Classical music, nah. History, no, I'm not that smart. Television, sports, Brenda Woodbach, and
no. I have Chris here today.
And miscellaneous.
I have
audio
Chris.
technica. I haven't tried that one, so I'm gonna have to buy another set of headphones though for Knoxville. So, but go ahead, Brenda. Sorry,
I have Chris here. If you want to do sports, I can hang on Chris's every word. Chris has got me. He's got my back.
Okay, so General Olympics or soccer? I am not touching on soccer or the Olympics.
General.
Denise says television. We should have went with television. Screw it. We're going back. We're doing television. I'm sorry, Chris. I can't.
Okay, we'll do television.
I can't risk my show's future on Brenda's sports knowledge. So are we doing general, cast, characters, plots, or specials? And of course, once we push that button, there's going to be 10 more questions. Oh, or Simpsons characters. Let's do
the Simpsons. That sounds fun.
All right, let's screw up the Simpsons. All right.
Yeah.
Can you recognize these characters from the Simpsons by their descriptions? Oh God,
I can't see a damn thing.
Judgmental and gossipy wife of the Springfield's Reverend.
Oh.
God. Agnes Skinner, Helen Lovejoy, Lindsay Nagel, or Edna Crabapple. So
Agnes.
You think it's Agnes? I thought that's Principal Skinner's wife.
Oh,
it's not that. No.
Okay. Wait. Okay, what were the other ones?
Lindsay Nagel, Helen Lovejoy, or Edna Crabapple.
Helen Lovejoy?
Omaha. I don't know. I don't know. I want to go with
Helen Lovejoy.
I'm not sure. You think it's Helen Lovejoy?
I think it's Helen Lovejoy.
All right, well, it could be. We'll see. You're going to go with Helen Lovejoy. All right, we'll go with Helen. And you were correct. I would have been wrong. Edna. Edna just sounds like a preacher's wife. So
does Helen.
Oh!
And Lovejoy. That.
Highly intelligent, plays baritone saxophone, and is a vegetarian.
Well, if you
Lisa,
miss this one, I'm gonna smack
Marge,
you.
Tracy, Maggie. Who is
Lisa.
this one? Are you sure it's Lisa?
Yes,
All right,
it's
we
Lisa.
go with Lisa. All right. Question 3. School bully, famous for his signature laugh. Ha ha. Is it Jimbo Jones, Gary Chalmers, Ralph Wiggums, or Nelson Muntz?
Ralph.
I believe. Oh, wait a minute. No, Ralph may be the one that they beat up. I'm not sure on that one.
That's Milton. Milton is the one they beat up.
Is it Milton?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll trust you on this one. You said Ralph. You were wrong. It's Nelson.
I didn't know there was a Nelson up there. Well, dang it. Okay, we got one wrong.
Hello.
All right. So Bart Simpson's teacher at Springfield Elementary. She dated Seymour Skinner and Ned Flanders. Is it Lindsay Nagel, Helen Lovejoy, Edna Crabapple, or Luan Van Houten?
Edna.
No idea.
See, that's the only name that we can have.
I don't know what the hell that noise was. You said it was who?
I said Edna. See, that's the only name you can pronounce.
Well, I was calling her Edna Crapapple. So
Here, Dork.
no.
There you go. There's
Yeah,
Nelson.
that was Nelson. So who are we going with? Edna? Her?
Yeah, why not?
And we are correct. All right. Chris got that one also. Famous catchphrases like "Eat my shorts" and "Ay caramba." Is it Lisa, Nelson, Bart, Milhouse?
So apparently you will not be able to fuck the characters in GTA 6, so I will in fact not be playing the game. It's supposed to be very realistic.
Okay. All right then. That was about
Bart. That's Bart. That's Bart.
Did you guys watch the new Sigma Result Sonic Movie 3054? If not, start digging in your butt, twin.
Principal of Springfield Elementary School. I'm just pushing buttons over here. I don't know what the hell.
In your butt, you got worms.
President of we just said that. That was Seymour. That was Seymour Skinner. Let's see. Yep. The Simpsons family pet cat. Ooh, this is a trick question. Is it Itchy, Scratchy, Santa's Little Helper, or Snowball? Ooh.
Oh, it's either Snowball or Scratchy.
Simpson.
I don't know. It's not. Oh man. Oh, this one concerns me.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
Little Helper's their dog.
Yeah, Santa's Little Helper is the dog.
Right. So
Itchy and Scratchy were two of the first characters. So I think it's Snowball. I think.
Probably.
Yes, it is Snowball.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. The Simpsons family dog. Santa's Little Helper. Itchy, Snowball, Scratchy, or Santa's Little Helper.
Santa's Little Helper.
There we go. Santa's Little Helper for
Yes.
1,000. So, youngest child of Homer and Marge. Is it Bart, Mary, Maggie, or Lisa?
No.
Maggie.
Maggie is correct. And for the final one for the day, inept physician, famous for his catchphrase, "Hi, everybody." I don't.
Jay.
Is it Julius Hibbert, Troy McClure, Marvin Monroe, or Nick Riviera? I don't think it's Nick. I don't know. This is a tough one.
My God.
Go with Julius.
Julius. You think it's Julius? All right.
Yeah, what the hell?
Nope, it's Nick Riviera. How was it Nick Riviera?
We gotta be.
I
We're still graduating. We gotta be.
Yeah, we still gotta be. So.
Jay.
What the hell was that? There we
I
go.
don't know. You're the one pushing buttons.
Yeah, well, I'm just making this shit up as I go. Don't you know that now? By now.
Oh, la Chine. Y a quelqu'un?
I don't know what the hell that was. All right, we're done with this for today.
Desk so I can get something that makes noise. Oh, and then we have this damn thing.
And then there's this. What word? You have to be smart for this one, so hopefully Coley can help us figure out with this. What word becomes shorter by adding a syllable? What word become shorter by adding a syllable?
Chloe says 1 = 4.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna be damned if that ain't the answer.
Maybe you got something, you know.
I don't know what the hell, but
The guy who writes this is a retard.
English.
So
Who needs that? I'm never going to England.
We'll just come up with a retarded answer because the guy that writes this is a retard. Short.
Yes.
Oh my god.
English. Who needs that? I'm never going to England.
How do you I don't understand what's still I just don't understand this thing.
Oh my god.
I'm downvoting the hell out of this one.
Chris,
all right,
find
so the
guy
quote
that
of the
writes
day.
this and beat him up.
Yeah, exactly. The quote of the day: I can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or I can rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just signing off for the day. What happened today on January 13th in history? In 2002, U.S. President George Bush passes out. I did not remember this. Passes out after choking on a pretzel while watching a football game after
I remember that. I remember.
Tumbled to the floor from a couch, bruising his lower lip and suffering an abrasion the size of a $50 on his left cheek. Was this televised? How did I miss this?
I've seen a clip on it before. Somebody went over there and Heimlich
so
his ass.
So what you're telling me is that we were like a millisecond away from having a new president.
Yeah. Just a millisecond.
All right. So I don't remember that. January 13th, 1996, 9-year-old Amber Renee Hagerman is abducted in Arlington, Texas. The Amber Alert system to ask public for help in finding abducted children is named in her memory. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that one. All right. So there.
That's where the Amber Alert came from. Texas thought of it.
January 13th, 1968. Bill Masterson is mortally wounded when he strikes his head on the ice. He died 2 days later. He is the only NHL player to die as a direct result of injury suffered during a game.
Well,
he was playing for the Minnesota North Stars against the Oakland Seals when he carried the puck up the ice at full speed, and two seals, those damn seals, converged on him, knocking him backwards and him landing on his head. He lost unconsciousness before hitting the ice. He was not wearing a helmet. Well, that could have been part of the problem.
Can I tell you, he will probably never do that again?
You learn this. The first use of the emergency airplane ejection seat. This day in 1942 by a German test pilot as this plane was about to crash. German test pilot Helmut Schneck, he was wearing his helmet, was testing a Heineken HE-280 jet engine fighter. It was the first plane outfitted with an ejection seat. It was powered by compressed air. While testing the plane, his control surfaces iced up. He lost control, so he ejected, making him the first person to do so in an emergency. It was successful, and he survived.
And after that, they named our famous beer the Heinekens.
That's right. That's how Heineken became famous. So
that's right. And
this day in 1930, Mickey Mouse comic strip after success of the animated classic Steamboat Willie, the newspaper comic strip Mickey Mouse debuts. Okay. That's one old mouse. Space flight is impossible. This day in 1920, A New York Times editorial mocks Robert Goddard, stating the rockets will never fly in space, and saying that he seems to lack the knowledge ladled out in daily high schools.
No, he had it right. A rocket will never fly in space.
Every vision is a joke until the first one accomplishes it. Once realized, it becomes commonplace. So he issued an apology in 1969 after Apollo 11 went to the moon. So there
He
you go.
didn't go to the moon for
Well, that's what they say. 1794, the American flag of 15 stripes. 2 stars and stripes, Kentucky and Vermont are added, making 15 stars and stripes. 1794. We're going to have to redo that. So we're going to need one for Greenland and Venezuela. And sorry, Puerto Rico,
Cuba,
we're not going to, we're still not making you.
And Mexico and probably Canada too.
We just rewrite the
Maybe
whole
Australia if we get lucky.
No. Those people down there, they're serious about fucking us up. No, Jupiter's moon. This day in 1610, we discovered a new moon. How we can't get a picture of a goddamn comet in space. But in 1610, we discovered a comet or a damn moon.
Another moon.
January 13th's birthday, the first Black woman to direct a mainstream Hollywood full-length film feature. Yuzan Palsy. She was a French filmmaker and the first Black female to direct a movie. It was called A Dry White Season. No, I don't know. Sometimes I look at this and I just shake my head. Fred White was born this day. He was the drummer for American Earth, Wind, and Fire musical. He was a drummer in a band. Brandon Tartikoff. See, here I'm distracted. I've got a hot chick in the audience and I'm distracted. That's what it is. Brandon Tartikoff. Jesus, I'm pushing all the buttons. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Born this day in 1949. American broadcast executive in charge of NBC. Richard Mole. Oh, he was the actor from TV's Night Court. Bull. He was born this day in 1943. Yeah, Rip Taylor. Do you remember him? You're old enough to. So,
Shut up.
Rip Taylor is an American comic known for throwing confetti. Okay, he was. I liked him. He was funny. So, Charles Nelson Riley, a TV Tony-winning actor comedian, was born this day in 1931. Let's see.
Lord.
He was He survived the circus disaster known as the Day the Clowns Cried. 168 people died when circus tent caught fire.
Okay.
He could never sit in an audience again. Well, I don't blame him. Some PTSD.
I actually recently seen something on that.
Well, let's see. Robert Stack. He was born this day in 1919. He was an actor. Buana Devil, The Untouchables, Unsolved Mysteries, and he also placed second in skeet shooting in 1935. All right. Jeff Morrow, an American film actor from The Robe. He was born this day in 1907. He was also in Island Earth and Creatures Walk Among Us. I don't remember any of those, but The Last of the Red Hot Mamas. Ooh, she don't look like it, though. Sophie Tucker, born this day in 1887, a cabaret singer. So,
don't mess with me.
The Red Hot Mamas. All right, well.
That time of the month, leave me alone.
Yeah, she didn't look very happy in that picture.
No, she doesn't.
Alfred Carl Fuller, born this day in 1885, a Canadian-American businessman. He was the Fuller Brush Man. You remember? Did you ever do that, Brenda? Did you go door to door selling Fuller brushes? So,
no.
Oh, well, I figured
maybe,
you
but
might
no,
have.
not brushes.
Horatio Agler Jr., born in 1832. He was a American boys author. So, why wasn't he a girls author? I don't know. Salmon Portland Chase, born this day in 1808. U.S. Secretary of Treasury, 6th Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and his portrait appears on the U.S. $10,000 bill. I didn't know
Yeah,
he
he
had
was.
a $10,000 bill.
Yeah, he was in that era where they just fucked everything up.
They just
Yeah, we
printed
used to have
money.
$10,000 bills.
No,
I wonder
okay.
if anybody still has one of those. That would be
I'm sure
interesting.
that a bank has them, but let's see.
They ain't gonna give it to us. I bet Trump has some sitting in his piggy jar at home.
He's probably got gold ones. So, in 1943, Adolf Hitler declares total war against the Allies on this day. All right, well, we kicked you out of Greenland, and by God, we're taking it back. 1936 Screen Director Guild elects King Vidor as its first president. So, British comedy sketch series, A Bit of Fry and Laurie. Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. I have no idea who that is.
That was
1976.
us in the future.
Sarah Caldwell becomes the first woman to conduct the New York Metropolitan Opera. Oh, cool. Bernice
Good for her.
Guerra wins an anti-discrimination case against the National Baseball Congress. Oh, what the hell? For not allowing her to umpire in 1972. Chris, do they have female umpires now? I don't remember that. I know we have female officials in the NFL, and I don't know if we do in the NBA. I don't know if any other sport does. So, Dr. William Bryden, a surgeon in the British Army during the first Anglo-Afghan War, becomes famous for reputedly being the sole survivor of a force of 16,500 after reaching the garrison. Okay, I don't care.
I have the mind to unwind my cord on my microphone and put it down by my chair so Denise can listen to her dog snoring his frickin' head off.
Well, mine's prancing outside the door, wanting in. So. 1968, on this day, Johnny Cash, almost said Carson, Johnny Cash performs at the Folsom State Prison. So,
was he already in there?
No, he was struggling with addiction and suicidal thoughts. He entered just because he could. No, he was never arrested, and he never killed the man just to watch him die.
He was in for a while.
I don't think so. I don't think he ever
was. He was. And he was. Let me tell you a little bit about him. When he went to hotel rooms, he was absolutely disgusting. His rooms were a freaking mess. I don't like him. The man called me a bitch because I had to go look
dead,
for
Brenda. Why are you
money
talking
in a
bad
wallet.
about the dead? Why are you talking bad about the dead?
Because he's a bitch.
God, here we go. Brenda's on her tie right now. I'll put this over you, but it won't shut you up.
Ain't gonna happen.
Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he was ever arrested. On this day in 1913. No, I'm sorry. Just starting over. Today in history, January 13th, Trump became the president that was impeached twice, the first one. So there you go. And then we elected him to become emperor and go take shit over. So. Today is Korean American Day. It's National Rubber Ducky Day. I like ducks. And I can't pronounce these next 2 days, but Kalnig and Lori Day. So one's federal, one's religious. I don't know. It's Make Your Dream Come True Day. Oh, well.
You want to hear something, Glenn? Look at Lori got a day, and Glenn still has not got one.
I know. I'm really pissed off about this. It's Catherine and Kathleen Day as well. It's Peach Melba Day. I knew a Melba growing up. National Shop for Travel Day. It's Sticker Day, or Deckle Day if you're in the South. Pottery at Work Day, Pottery Break Day. Printing. How in the hell does printing ink get a goddamn day, and I cannot have Sportcat Day? For the love of God, would somebody please contact the National Calendar Corporation or whomever does this shit? We have a printing ink day, but we do not have a Sportcat Day.
Biden gave you a Sportscat Day, remember?
No, well, he forgot about it. Never signed it or honored it. This is me. So.
He said it publicly, though. Chris found it. He said
Public
it
Radio
publicly.
Broadcasting Day, Stephen Foster Memorial Day. So there you go. It's a printing day. Printing day. I'll give stickers a day. I'll give rubber duckies a day, but god damn if I'll give printing ink the day. So I'm sorry. That upsets me. All right, we're moving on. I'm annoyed with these people. So how do you not printing ink day? We have a printing ink day, but we don't have a Sportcat day. Somebody please contact this council and rectify this situation. So it's the 13th day of 2026, 65 days until spring begins. Yeah, we can start counting those days because the next 3 weeks here in the South, it's gonna suck. So let's see, 24th day of winter. Is it over yet? I need a beach. Somebody take me to a beach. Stat. So
I don't know, but Glenn, I just sent you something that proves that I am right.
Well, no, see, just because you say it doesn't mean it's right.
Go ahead. Play
no, I know exactly what you got here. Someone said yeah, I know.
I heard Glenn has boob sweat.
That's right.
Come on, man. That's no way to celebrate Sportcat Day. Enjoy ice cream.
Yeah.
There you go. You have a Sportcat
He didn't
Day.
sign it into law, Brenda. He didn't sign it. He didn't even auto pen it.
Chris said he heard him say it too.
Ink printing days are almost over. Yeah, that's next. We're just gonna print it on our head. So, all right. All right, Chris, this one's just for you. 27 days, 9 hours, 26 minutes till spring training. So, and I don't even know if I'm excited about it. I really don't. I don't know if I'm excited about it. Get a movie over there. Let's see. What are we doing next? Let's do some news. Let's talk about some shit we're going to blow up.
Yeah.
Well, Brenda, did you hear a Florida
congressional
congressman? He's a congressman. Congressman introduces bill that would make Greenland the 51st state. See, this is the American way. Let it be said, let it be done. And if that doesn't work, well, you know what happens next. We come in and we take over. So by God, we're coming in, Greenland.
You might as well come peacefully.
Might as well
one of us.
Come peacefully, or well, yeah, you won't like the repercussions. We're sending a guy in a rowboat, a ladder, some rope, and one pistol, and well, we're taking this shit over. So, Congressman Randy Fine filed the Greenland Annexation and Statehood Act on Monday, which could give President Donald Trump the power to annex Greenland. Does a piece of paper do it, or we go in and say this shit's ours? Which does it? I don't know.
I told you, they go over there in a rowboat and they piss on it and say, "This is mine. It smells like America now."
That's right.
And that's what they do. Yep, that's it.
Let me be clear. Our adversaries are trying to establish a foothold. I would go there except for it's cold. I want to go there, but it's cold.
I'm going to give me some of those track things on my wheels on my wheelchair so I can go over snow, and I'm going to move there.
But that's all right, Brenda. Democrats have already blocked to make America go away. almost want that hat. Make America go away hat. A California congressman has filed legislation aimed at preventing President Trump.
No, they wouldn't do that.
Through purchase or military action. Listen, if Trump and Elon got together and they were like, look, we're just going to buy this shit and we're going to call it Elon Trumpville. But who's going to stop them? They've got more money than God. So if Trump decides we're coming in, we're buying it. It's over, baby. Greenland, you might as well start waving the flag. We're going
to take Denmark with it, and it's going to be Green Mark, remember?
Yeah, Green Mark with Trumpville and Elon Town. So, and I'm going to work on the Trump General ER ambulance. So there you go. Well, this guy, Jose Daniel Furr, he's apparently a Latino spokesperson, says that top officials are taking their families to bunkers across the country, and that we're going to invade Cuba within the next week. Man, we're going to get one in the north. We're going to get one in the south. We're coming in.
We do one at a time, people here. Okay.
We haven't had enough time to adjust to. We still haven't had enough time to adjust to Trump being the president of Venezuela. How can we? I mean,
no, Marco Rubio is going to be the president of
Cuba. Right, he's going to be the president of Cuba.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we kind of need him as Secretary of State, so we're going to have to appoint a guy for a while.
Hey,
So
he can do both.
No.
I mean,
well, okay, we'll let him do both. So
yeah, why not?
They actually scrambled Cuban fighters right before we came on the air because they thought we were coming. I hope they have enough fuel to do that more than once. Maybe that'll be our tactic because they don't have any damn fuel. We'll just fly around their island, letting them think until their planes run out of fuel, and then we'll be like, "Hey, here we go! There we go. We're taking this shit over." So, so yeah, they scrambled their fighter jets before we went to air, and so. Maybe that is our military. We would not lose a single life. We would just let them circle their own island until they run out of fuel. So there you go. Have you followed this story, Brenda?
Look at what Chris said.
Low energy Jeff can handle Greenland because it's boring there like him. Oh my God. Oh, so have you heard this story, Brenda?
Probably not.
Well, in St. Louis, and there's multiple press agencies reporting on this. Authorities are saying there are multiple monkeys on the loose in St. Louis. And now they have been joined by a goat. Attempts to find the animals have been hampered by AI. I'm not quite sure how AI is hampering this, but a black and white goat is also wandering the city. And there's at least 4 velvet monkeys.
Okay, that's my goat. If anybody sees it, please return it.
So they don't know where the animals came from. They don't know where they're going, and they can't catch them. And AI is hampering
their owners.
So.
They deported their owners. They're wandering around looking for food.
I am not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Nope. Nope. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. So, I'm not sure where the velvet monkeys are native from, but maybe. They definitely ain't from around here. But so yeah, there's monkeys on the loose in St. Louis. So if you see it, just take a picture of it. So don't. But apparently what they're saying is people are posting pictures all over St. Louis of monkeys that have been put in AI. So.
I need a picture of the goat. I gotta see if it's mine. It probably is.
We got in trouble because we said they were eating the cats in Cincinnati, and now you're gonna get us in trouble for this in St. Louis. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm sick. I have a fever. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's right. And yes, Monica, I saw that there was a horse-drawn coach in New York City that went on the loose. Even they don't like Mama Dummy. So
that horse was like, my ass is out of here. I'm going somewhere else.
I've heard about what they're doing to the cats in Cincinnati. I'm out of here.
I'm not ending up on that fool's dinner table later.
Oh, there you go. All right, Chris, I saved you just in time.
Did you play our disclaimer?
Oh shit! No, I need to since you've already went off the rails. Jesus Christ. Oh my God! Let me play the disclaimer here.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson, and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show. This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
And I need to make one up that includes your name on it, apparently.
Why didn't they take the monkeys and the goat with them when they grabbed their owners? Motherfucker. Oh,
she's fevered, folks. Just let her go. She's fevered. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh my God.
I have no idea what she's talking about. So deny.
The horse took the carriage to go pick up the goats and the monkeys.
He's got a long trip to St. Louis. My question is, how are they going to do it in the cold? It's cold in St. Louis, so maybe find the monkeys up there. So.
Well, the goats will probably be okay. The monkeys,
the goat will eat anything, but
the monkeys will just break into somebody's house and go steal their coats or something.
Yeah,
steal a blanket.
Remember, we have raccoons that get drunk in Virginia, so who knows?
Even our animals have lost their minds, people.
Truth. So after the game last night, anybody that watched the game last night, it was actually kind of a sad game for Aaron Rodgers because it's probably his last as a starting quarterback in the NFL. He's had a great career, and the problem is these guys and gals don't know when to retire, and he's just another victim of that. He's trying to pursue like Brady and Manning, and he's just old and broke, and so he got up last night and left the press conference after dropping an F-bomb during his Q&A. And he was questioned about the coach, Mike Tomlin. And I really don't see the relevance of the question because technically his contract is up. So as soon as the end of the game last night, he was no longer a Pittsburgh Steeler. So I don't know why they're asking him about the coach, but yeah, it was a bad game. So do I know if the Steelers won? No, the Steelers did not win. It was embarrassing. I don't know what I really don't know. He just needed to retire, and he just didn't know it, but now he does. So and Aikman was trying to pimp him up a little bit, and that didn't even help.
He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
So, yeah. So, Aaron Rodgers, he's 42. Go retire. You're done. Just go enjoy your millions. Go get married. Go somewhere. Just go away.
Go collect some monkeys and a goat. They're
I don't want to see you back as a quarterback.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, we were just talking about Mike Tomlin being fired. Well, apparently, before he's even rehired, because his contract's up with the Pittsburgh Steelers, he's already got another job offer. So he's not going to be unemployed for long if he does. But the new job offer, apparently, and it was kind of funny because Aikman hinted at it last night that he has a TV offer in his back pocket. Many people inside the league think that he would be a great color commentator. So we'll see. I certainly, he has proved himself as a coach. He doesn't have anything else to prove. And well, Pittsburgh fans are mad because they didn't get back to the Super Bowl, but you can't win every season. I mean, it's just impossible. So if he decides to retire, he'll have a new job soon. So, and
fire him off. Fire him off.
Appreciate that. So, Dilbert, the cartoon, is that, I guess, a comic book character? Not a comic book, a cartoon
paper character.
He, the creator, Scott Adams, passed away from cancer. Yesterday. He was 68. He had stage 4 prostate cancer. So he passed away yesterday. So His wife began stating yesterday, unfortunately, it isn't good news. She revealed that he waited till just before the show started, but he's not with us anymore. Fighting through tears, she shared with the audience's last message, stating, if you are reading this, things did not go well for me. I have a few things to say before I go. My body failed me before my brain. I am of sound mind as I write this, January 1st, 2026. So
now we didn't need that sad news.
Well, I mean, it is trending news. He was apparently an adamant Trump supporter, and President Trump on Truth Social posted that he would be missed. So he was a fantastic guy, according to President Trump.
Yeah.
And so he lost a battle with a terrible disease. So may he rest in peace. So there you go. All right.
I wonder if Trump has a Dilbert coin. That would be awesome.
All right. So Trump apparently, well, he's aggravating some people today. He told people in Minnesota a day of reckoning and retribution is coming because the states are suing over the ICE raids.
They've already been told by the Supreme Court.
Here's the deal. Here, Tim Walz, they should send him the video of Venezuela's president being captured and go, hey, look, if we can take a president in a hostile country, bitch, what makes you so special?
Right? We can come and just snatch your ass up by your foot. I wish they would. Him and that other one. What's his name?
Well, yeah, we're going to Pritzker. Trump said, every place we go, crime comes down. In Chicago, despite a weak and incompetent governor and mayor fighting us all the way, a big improvement was made. Thousands of criminals have been removed. Oh, well. Minnesota's going to be the state that starts the next civil war. So, because their governor is calling for it.
Yes, their governor is the one pushing the violence. That's what's going on. Yes.
And you know what's crazy? Even Pritzker and the crazy Chicago mayor haven't went that far. But Walz is stirring it up, and then the Philadelphia police chief is like, come here to my town and I'll arrest you. And that toothless bitch needs to go away. So I'm not even going to start on her. I haven't even run a story about her. She's just trying to be relevant. So, but as we're doing this, there are more ICE agents coming. Hold on. I got a story here somewhere. Shit. I don't know. Hundreds of more officers are heading to Minnesota amid nationwide protests over the shooting. So, they're going to be deployed in Minnesota, whether he likes it or not. Even though the states are suing him, both Minnesota and Illinois are suing the federal government in an attempt to stop enforcement surge by ICE. Yeah. So they're suing, these two governors are suing the federal government to stop enforcing the law. I don't understand. Because we have one girl that decided to do something very, very silly and paid the consequence with her life. They're suing the federal government because they don't want them to enforce law.
Well, you know. But the Supreme Court already told another state that he has the right to do this.
Well, the Supreme Court said the best course of action was the Insurrection Act, and he hasn't went there yet, but I'm afraid we're getting closer and closer. And if Walz keeps on with his taunting, I don't know. We're going there. So Minneapolis, days of demonstration against the agents. There's been violent clashes. Last night, they went from whistleblowing to throwing incendiary devices, basically fireworks, into the crowds of law enforcement trying to keep peace. You could actually see the Minneapolis police, including the police chief, fleeing the chaos. They were run out of their own damn town. That's a disgrace. So, and I didn't cover this, but in South Carolina, good Lord, South Carolina, a police officer was parked and a vehicle pulled aside him and launched an incendiary device, basically a sticky bomb, and it struck the side of the cruiser and left holes in the side of the door when it exploded in a ball of fire. The officer is okay. He survived. He was treated and released. They managed through flock cameras to find the vehicle, and they got into a high-speed pursuit. While he was shooting at them during the pursuit, he crashed. There was an armed confrontation, and he is no longer with us. So now they're launching incendiary devices at law enforcement.
Where in the hell did he get sticky bombs?
I mean, the internet? I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Lord almighty.
So now
Amazon
Democrats
will sell
are.
anything.
Oh, well, that goes beyond ATF and FBI. That's definitely domestic terrorism. So
yeah.
Democrat representatives are calling to abolish ICE. They are filing a proposal to end qualified immunity for ICE agents. For those of you that don't understand what that means, basically as federal officers, they're immune from being sued. They're not immune from laws. They're immune from civil lawsuits. They're saying that these are domestic terrorists. This is what the Democrats are saying, and that they don't need to be immune. So they're trying to pass legislation, and then they're trying to defund. I'm just going to scroll past that picture. Defund and abolish ICE. So basically, the Democrats are saying we want lawlessness in our streets.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't
then
understand.
They can put up a big wall around their own state, and we will just send them all over there. And then when they get sick of it and try to leave and go to another state, we tell them no and put them right back.
That's right. So AOC said yesterday that healthcare cuts to funding, and they are using that money to fund ICE troops, that's her words, that are shooting moms in the face.
Oh, AOC, there's a bar down the street higher, and they need some good help. Go over there and apply, would you?
Yeah. So they're taking money from federal money from healthcare to pay ICE troops. That's her words, and to shoot mothers in the face.
No. Minnesota is taking the money for healthcare and giving it to them people and money laundering it. That's what's happening to your money for healthcare. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bitch, sit in the back and shut up.
Wow. Well, I need one for you. So,
okay.
Yeah. That's her words. So when everybody understand that the cuts to your health care are what's paying for this, you're getting screwed over to pay thugs in the streets that are shooting mothers in the face.
I can honestly say that guy did the right thing. I am so sorry because I didn't do it. I ended up without a leg and in a wheelchair. So
Baltimore female police officer. Baltimore female police officer. She didn't do it either, and she paid with her life. So
yeah. I mean, cars are considered a weapon when they are aimed
towards even Tim Walz signed a law saying that it's they're weapons and that you can use force. So
yeah.
Chris says Brenda should just stop sitting on the fence and have an opinion. Yeah. So Trump, the administration is temporarily. They're ending temporary protected status for all Somalians in the United States. Woo-hoo. I'm assuming he's doing this through executive order, but he is ending the TPS, temporary protective status, for all Somalians living in the United States.
Look, we need to get rid of everybody and leave it shut down for at least 10 years so we can figure shit out. Everybody needs to get the hell out.
Well, he's put a line in the sand saying they need to be gone by March 17th. So, yeah, March 17th is you need to get out. So he says we're putting Americans first, and that if you're here living with temporary protective status, you need to find the next train, plane, automobile out of here. So there you go. President Trump is. And then we have Iran.
Oh,
Iran.
well,
What to
you
do
don't
with
really
Iran?
want that place.
No, we don't want it, but we at the same time they are killing their citizens that are protesting. So the people in Minnesota need to turn on their nightly news and see that the people in Iran that are protesting are being mowed down. They're being shot down. They're being murdered and killed. Even though they're violent in Minneapolis, they're still being able to protest. But in Iran, their government is killing civilians. And so that's a red line for President Trump. And he has told the citizens of Iran to keep it up, that help is on the way. Keep protesting, take over your institutions, Trump wrote on Truth Social, in that save the names of the killers and abusers. They will pay a big price. I've canceled all meetings with the Iranian officials until the senseless killing of protesters stops. Help is on its way. And then he has MIGA, make Iran great again. And I said that with an M. MIGA, make Iran great again. So, apparently we well, we're going to talk about him in a second. Apparently we are drawing up plans. We have options, and they have started so far with we're punishing any country that buys anything from Iran by 25% immediately. And then there's this guy. I just don't understand. Who the hell does Lindsey Graham think he is? Lindsey Graham urges Donald Trump to kill the modern day Hitler in Iran. You've got to end this. Okay. We don't just go in and kill other leaders of the world. We kidnap them. So there's a difference. We kidnap them. All right. So Lindsay, get back on your Prozac or whatever the hell it is you're on. You're first off not president of the United States. Secondly, we don't kill other world leaders. We just kidnap them. Okay. We're humane. We go in, we kidnap them. We kill hundreds of their troops with sonic weapons and AI robots, and then we kidnap them. That's what we do. We're America.
And we bring them here. We let them change their clothes 20 million times in a helicopter, and they get fed really good. And they get fed really good food. And we take selfies with them.
And they allow him cigars. So they give him cigars, and he gets time to go out every day and smoke a cigar in the clean New York air. So. Yes. Lindsey Graham says the future of Iran belongs to its people, and that President Trump knows and supports them. And so even apparently they have an exiled king of Iran, and he's saying that he's hoping that the U.S. can keep pressure on them, and that the citizens will be able to take their country back. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. But Lindsey Graham, know your role. Sit and listen and shut your mouth. So Donald Trump has been briefed on all military options, according to reported sources. And he is weighing out potential tools he could use against Iran if it escalates any further, which already there's killings, there's mass arrests. They're going around, and somehow they're able to jam the Starlink signal, and they're also able to triangulate when the Starlink receivers are turned on, and they're going in kidnapping, and well, I don't know what they're doing to the people, but they're basically by force taking them and the Starlink and shutting it down. So they're trying to clamp down on the internet in Iran. They're doing the same with sat phones, and they are going door to door looking for American citizens. So if you're in the United States, get out. Yes, in Iran. So if you're in Iran, you probably should have been gone, but here's your sign, get out. So yeah. So President Trump is being briefed, and he is weighing out options. We've started already with tariffs and saber rattling. We should just send him a VHS tape of what happened to Venezuela's president. Maybe a beta. I don't know what they got over there. And show this is what we can do. So we'll send our AI robots in. And I'm telling you, this guy, this story comes from Meow. I don't know what the name of this article or this company is, but it's not Meow, but it's MEA something. John Fetterman, he's going to make a great vice presidential Republican candidate, I think. So I really do. He is apparently backing Trump on Iran with military action. Now, he didn't go as far as Lindsey Graham, but he has split with his party, saying that we need to take some kind of decisive military action in Iran. Iran. Well, Iran too. We don't like them either. So, yeah. So the Pennsylvania Democrat is splitting with the party and saying we need to get involved in some way. So
he sure has grown up over the years.
Yeah, he does. It makes sense, he says. So that's incredible. He's come a long way. So
he's doing better than Lindsey Graham. Maybe Trump ought to put him somewhere in charge of something.
Hey, maybe he could be the king of Iran. We'll just make him the president of Iran. We'll go ahead and take it over. And hey, look,
we don't want him that far away.
That's true. We'll keep
just
like Rubio. We don't want to. So I don't know.
Okay, so we'll put him over in Iceland. We'll put Rubio over in.
We're invading Iceland now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Greenland. I meant Greenland.
Yeah, he already wears the hoodie, so yeah, he'll be good for it. So, yeah.
Okay there. He'll be good there. And then we'll put Rubio over here in Venezuela.
You know, Brenda, our listeners in Iceland just got suddenly terrified that we're coming. Thanks, Brenda.
Yeah.
You just sent the entire country into terror. So.
We can go put Lindsey Graham in Iran. There you go.
Yeah. He's a warmonger. That'd be a good place for him. So, well, Illinois, we just talked about this. They're suing Trump as well. Governor J.B. Pritzker in the state of Illinois are suing the Trump administration for what it says the Department of Homeland is using a dangerous use of force in a coordinated campaign of violence and intimidation dressed up as legitimate immigration enforcement. That was his words. And apparently the mayor, he's right behind me going, yeah, what he said. So Chicago is
Chris, beat your people.
So, yeah, we'll see. They're filing lawsuit against him to get him to stop enforcing law. I don't understand. How does that work? You go in front of a judge and say, look, I don't want the federal government to come enforce law in our country, our state. How does that work? So,
they're idiots.
Well, apparently we're also weighing another type of legislation to make foreign-born public fraudsters deportable and subject to denaturalization. So, in other words, if you're here and you have patriated, but you suddenly are convicted of fraud, you can be taken out of the country, denaturalized, and deported as fraudsters. That's coming because of the daycare center fraud out of Minneapolis. A lot of those people, well, some of the groups are run by naturalized citizens, and they rely on the other immigrants to go out. It's kind of like an Amway thing. It's kind of like that.
Wait, did you just compare that to Amway?
Yeah, well, I can't spell
what
Amway.
What the hell is wrong with you?
No, it's like an Amway scam. You know, where they draw circles. I'm legal, you're not. You go here, you go here, you go here. So, yeah, I don't know. So, Senator Blackburn from Tennessee is sponsoring the bill. So, we'll follow that because, and it's been sponsored and co-sponsored by our good buddy from Georgia, Buddy Carter. So, Tennessee and Georgia are trying to get in the house somehow and make some noise. So they're doing something. So there you go. Let's see what else we got. Well, the Clintons. Oh, the Clintons.
Oh,
they're above the law. So
no, they're not.
Well, they say they are. They have refused to testify in front of the House Oversight Committee into the probe of the late sex offender Eastine guy. So they're putting James Comer in kind of a tight spot. Do you force a former president to the United States to come in front of the Congress? Can we do that?
Them in jail. You put them in jail. If they refuse the subpoena for court and they refuse to answer any questions, they can be held in contempt and they just need to go to jail.
Yeah, well, in their letter back to Congress, they said every person has to decide when they have seen or had enough and are ready to fight for this country, its principles, and its people, no matter the consequences.
Oh, and by the way,
for us, now is that time. And that's what they said.
With me saying that, I just want everybody to know that I am not suicidal. I love my life.
I've already had one brush with Hillary. I can't talk about that on here. So, but yeah. So, they said every person has to decide, and it's their time now. So they're making their decision to resist by not coming and speaking. I brought this up. Let's switch over to this viewer real quick because I want to talk about this. This is talking about angry white women, and I have said this before that it's very confusing because they seem to be the ones that are the most upset for the other parts of the community that really, if they were in charge, wouldn't give them the same freedom to be as angry and as vocal and even vote. But they're out there, they're just speaking for them. So they want this lady, she is calling, she's out there saying
all we're learning from this is that you should hit the gas. If you should run them over. You should run them over with your car, and you should do it quickly before they can fucking shoot you. I have my car fixed so that I can drive faster. Just in case.
So she's going out and buying a faster car. So this lady says that she's been called a C and a B. But she's never been called a Republican. Well, we're okay with that. This angry white lady, well, she's apparently calling for extreme violence. So she's apparently saying she's a combat veteran and has seen hard times. And, now is the time for violence on her. Well, this one, and what is it about making videos in their car? What I don't understand. I don't know, but
I have
this
no
lady, she sits in her car and she cries, and she has quite a following. She cries because she hates the president. So, but this is the one. And remember the other day when I told you, no matter what, we need to pay attention to what they're saying. We need to listen to their words because. Well, they have meaning. And let's just this lady doesn't even look like she's in her right mind. And just
good afternoon. Fuck Donald Trump. Today I was at the range and it'll do your heart good to know there was a lot of women there. I was there not with but with the little one that I carry with me all the time. And I'm going to show you up here a little picture of what I was aiming at today. You motherfucking MAGA fucks. You might
was aiming at the penis.
Just sitting around wondering what's going to happen. I am wondering about shit. I know what's going to happen.
All right, so I'm probably going to get a copyright.
Well, the last one that said stuff like that ended up getting arrested.
Well, this lady was at the range shooting at she wasn't doing head or chest shots. She was shooting for the nuts.
Chloe says she doesn't blink.
No, she doesn't. And I have a message for her, and she needs to pay attention.
No, for your information, I have full-size balls.
So there you go. Yeah. Make sure you aim well. So, so yeah, they're on here. This is the party of peace. They're on here saying that we should start
They
just going.
need to revoke that woman's license because she is mentally disturbed.
Yes,
She should not be carrying. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. So, getting back, apparently, they had Greenland's prime minister. He's been having meetings with Denmark and, NATO. And he says that basically we choose Denmark over the U.S. They want to be Greenlanders first, but if they have a choice, they'd rather be Denmarkers than USA. So, now I did hear an interesting conspiracy being floated that was being supported by Elon Musk. And Elon Musk says if they want to go and support them so badly, then we should just pull out of NATO.
Yeah.
If we pulled out of NATO, that would be the end of NATO.
Yeah.
So
we're the only ones.
If he throws that card down on the table, NATO's going to have to think about it. They're going to have to blink. So say, keep your wars over there. We're taking this. We're out. So I don't know. We have 100 military personnel already stationed in Greenland. So I've actually landed at that airport. So. But yeah. So we've got 100. This is what we do. We've got 100 there. So we've planted our flag, and we've got a guy on the moon, one ranger on the moon with the flag. It's ours already. So we've taken that already.
Oh God.
We need to send him something. So we need to get a care package for the one ranger on the moon. So, oh, Mama Dami, however the hell you say it. He's upset. He's outraged. Because somebody that is a city council employee is illegal and has been detained by ICE and is being held for extradition hearings. He works for the city, and apparently he's in an administrative position. So Memadami is upset, and he says he's demanding that they release Rafael Andres Ribeiro Bajaragawaza. But he was a criminal illegal alien from Venezuela, but he's an employee of the New York City Council, and he has no work authorization.
Oops.
He's been arrested for assault, but he's a valued member of the New York City administration, and they want him back. Just please stop taking our city council people, so our employees. I don't understand. He's not allowed to work in the United States. He was, Jesus Christ. So, Mama Dami Zoham Ram Dami is pissed off about it, and he wants him to release him immediately. So, we want our criminal back. So, Brenda,
I don't know.
Thinking this right here could be part of the problem. This headline, which is story from today, is from Futurism. And the headline is Gen Z is arriving at college unable to read.
Nice.
Think about
see
that
happening somehow.
Think about that. It's the inability to critically think and inability to read sentences. So the youngest being 14, they've made their way through high school, and now they're getting into colleges and trade schools. And higher education instructors are noticing a lack of reading comprehension skills.
You don't say.
Yeah. Pepperdine literature professor Jessica Hooten Wilson, she's a hoot, told Fortune in an interview, it's not even an inability to critically think, it's an inability to read sentences. She's one of the professors who had to quietly lower her benchmark to continue to allow for the rise of barely literate Gen Zers.
I bet they know what the LGBTQ plus is all about, though.
But see, this is a problem because they can't read contracts. They can't read bank statements. They can't read credit card statements, mortgages, financial documents. This is horrible for them because there's going to be people taking advantage of them. I can overlook, they're all angry and they want to kill white people and blah, blah, blah. Get that. But, even as an American, you have to feel sympathetic because they're not going to understand the world around them or how it works because they lack the ability to be able to read and make critical decisions.
Yep.
That's horrible.
When they get old enough, that's what they call a reset. They'll be taught only what the powers to be want them to learn.
Well, remember back in history, back in your day, people couldn't read, only elites could read, and they would read important documents to the illiterate. And that's the way they wanted it. And one of the founding freedoms that we have was we broke that culture and we educated our people so that they were literate and able to make conscious decisions. Whether this has nothing to do with Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, nothing. This has the ability to be able to process basic information.
They don't even teach history anymore. I talked to somebody the other day. They have taken history at a lot of the high schools.
Well, it started years ago when they started with cursive, and
they don't even know they can't read cursive.
Yeah, exactly.
So they did that so they couldn't read their Bill of Rights because it's written in cursive.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I get that has also fueled the rise of people like us who are podcasters or, have live shows, and we read this stuff and we tell them. But even if you're listening to the sound of my voice, I still want you to be able to go and look at the sources and read the article on your own, because a lot of times we make silly comments and jokes about it. And most of these are very serious subjects, but you need to, whether you're for or against, be able to read, research, and make decisions on your own. So there you go.
Use your mind.
Yeah, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. So speaking of which, here's Pete Hegseth. So this comes from Inquisitor. Big Boys with Toys. Pete Hegseth wants to make Star Trek real with lethal technology. What? He's running around on the Doomsday plane. Remember, I told you he was in Texas yesterday, and he spoke to the Space Force, the U.S. military there. He went and autographed an F-35. I don't understand what that was about, but hey, whatever.
It'll come off when they wash it.
He was on stage making Vulcan hand gestures from Star Trek, and he says, "We want to make Star Trek real again."
All right, I've come to the conclusion that he has hit his head. There's something wrong with it.
So,
we're probably already there. Honestly, the technology is probably already there. They just don't share it.
They're bracing us. That's what they're doing. So, he's announcing that the military will use Grok AI, which we know is Elon Musk. It's a very powerful tool. So he's now developed a military version of what we have as the civilian version. Him and Elon yesterday during their speech said that they want to make Star Trek real. So this was yesterday at the SpaceX Texas headquarters. So, what is this? We control the internet. We can cut it to do whatever. Hold my beer. I like that. So these are words though I don't like. He says we want to have the next perfect system. I don't think that's the correct words, because too much power is a bad thing as well. So we've already got robot super soldiers apparently. So there you go. Huh? So then, did you see this, Brenda? Trump released a new presidential portrait. I guess every year they have to have a new one. So I don't understand, but it's him leaning on a desk. I guess the Resolute desk being photographed, looking face forward, his fists firmly planted on the Resolute desk, and it's in black and white. And instead, critics said that, that photograph doesn't do him well. They made another one of him here you go, Brenda. I'll just show it to you because I know you're gonna like this one. So
is he holding one of the runaway monkey? Oh, jeez. What?
Or even better yet, hold on here, Brenda. Let me make this full size for you, Brenda, so that we can. This would you and him scooting down the hall. He crashed in the.
Hey, I want his scooter. I like that. Well, okay.
You see why AI is having a hard time catching those monkeys now. So
Yeah, I see. Of course.
So yeah, I don't know that I like his new presidential portrait either, but
he
whatever.
Looks like he putting up with nobody's shit no more. He's had enough.
There is that. Well, this guy wants to be relevant again. John Bolton. The headline is John Bolton was always worried that Trump would swipe Teddy Roosevelt's Nobel Peace Prize from the White House.
God.
I'm just curious for a minute. Don't you think that maybe they would have noticed it? They're like, hey, wait a minute.
Right?
But he was afraid that he was going to steal Teddy Roosevelt's Nobel Peace Prize, which is proudly on display in the Roosevelt Room in the White House. So, of course, we know that Maria Machado, whenever she shows up, she's going to give him hers. So we'll see. So,
where did she get her? I remember them doing it, but what they give it to her for?
She was bringing peace to Venezuela, and then she ran out. So, got ran out. So, and of course, Bolton, trying to be relevant, is saying that Greenland needs to run far away. So we're already there. So,
Bolton, you need to stop choking on your damn mustache hairs. That's what you need to stop doing.
So this headline comes to us. This is ICE agent Jonathan Ross is extremely appreciative of the fundraising support amid the shooting controversy. So far, they've raised over $230,000. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's over 570,000.
Good God.
Yeah. So they're raising money for what they are anticipating will be his legal defense fund. So as a government employee, he's immune from civil but not criminal. And he should also be able to have a government attorney. So his goal is 800,000. So I don't know. He may need it. So Mama Dami. Well, he's upset in New York because of many things, but he is walking the picket line with striking nurses in New York City.
Okay.
Well, he walked the picket line, 15,000 striking nurses, unionized nurses. They're in a heated contract dispute with three of the hospitals, largest hospitals in the city. But here's the deal. One of the things that they're on strike for is a direct causation from him. One of the things that they're on strike for is their security. And he has cut NYPD and security to those facilities. Yet he's out there walking the picket line.
Marching for it. I wonder who he's blaming it on.
Yeah. So, and he's also taken away some of the benefits for working for the city.
Yeah.
So he's kind of, they're saying that they're slamming him for taking sides. He's actually taking both sides because he's cut funding for them in the hospital. He's cut NYPD funding for security in the hospital. In New York City, the violence on nurses is one of the things that is one of the things they're striking. That's the reason. And he's cut the police force to the hospitals, but yet he's out there walking the picket line. So the only one that's really suffering in this is the patients, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I don't understand. He's mad and walking the picket line, but yet he's one of the reasons that he's on that. That is one of their line items. So I know that because I'm involved with a similar healthcare representation here in Atlanta. That's one of the line items. So, well, currently Colorado in the U.S. ranks among the highest states for flu, according to emergency room physicians. The 2025-2026 flu season is hitting harder than most seasons. So basically the hospitals are being overrun by people with flu-like symptoms. So doctors are stating that in 18 years of practicing in clinical medicine, this is one of the worst years. Now, we know every year that there's always some kind of bug that goes around, but this year the Super Bowl flu is different than others. Well, not only because of the intensity of it, but the volume of people that it's affected. The flu does body aches, fever, cough, and then you get nausea, you get diarrhea. But it's this one this year. It starts in your respiratory. It comes into you through your nose. And then it sets up as sinusitis, and then the drainage goes down into your lungs. It's set up with bronchitis. It's a secondary. And then the third is when you cough up the mucus and you swallow it, it goes in and causes a parasitic infection in your gut. So this is a triple whammy this year. This is a tough flu season. So, and it's not easy to shake. I'm on like week 4 with this shit. So, kids between 5 and 17 are being hit the worst. And of course the elderly. So they're saying to go out and get the flu shot. I got the flu shot. I got the flu immediately there afterwards. So I'm not a doctor. You go make that decision on your own. But so far it hasn't helped me out. So I'll be honest with that. So, all right. So did you know, Brenda, that when we intercepted the tanker off of the coast of Denmark, that we had UK and Danish forces helping us?
I did not.
Well, and it's not making the news as intensely as other pressing issues are currently running the headlines right now and just won't seem to go away. But we've actually taken a 5th tanker now. But the UK, our Royal Air Force and Denmark assisted us. So basically NATO helped us secure and intercept another vessel, one of the other vessels. This is the one we pursued. This is the one we took right over the submarine. We seized it right over top the Russian submarine. So
I'm telling you, man, they're on this kick. Everything is mine. This is mine.
Yeah,
this is mine.
There you go. Well, this could be alarming. The headline comes to us from Salon. It says the U.S. used a disguised plane in the first drug boat strike. And some experts are saying that is a war crime. So apparently what happened was we used a civilian jet that was painted in civilian colors, and it had no outward signs of munitions or bombs. And so we used that to attack the first plane. They're saying that you should be able to identify the combatant in war at all times. Now, they're saying that the jet was transmitting the correct military signature, but it did not have the usual colors and markings, and that could be considered a war crime because the transponder cannot be read by the fishing vessel, the one that we took out. So I don't know about this. They're investigating it. I personally have never known of a military jet that was painted like a civilian vessel, and I'm still trying to figure out what type of kinetic energy we could have used if it had no outboard munitions. So I don't know. We'll follow this story as well, but there you go. All right, this comes to us from the Daily Star. Workers at a mine in Australia were baffled when they saw the mysterious flying object racing through the sky. Some are convinced, or not even convinced, on what they really saw. A bunch of miners are certainly having a genuine UFO racing across the sky experience. They're not even sure of the sighting, but many others are not sure of the discovery as well. From the Fort Resk Metals Group, a mine site in Western Australia, they were left dumbfounded when they saw what appeared to be an object hurtling through the sky. Since then, they've shared photos of what they believe to be the object and are certain that it could be something other than just a comet. So it comes as scientists were baffled at the discovery of the 3-Eye Atlas. Oh, our dear friend. So some are convinced that it was an alien aircraft. So there you go. According to the Daily Mail, workers had been on their way from their work site in the mine when the supposed sighting took place at around 5 a.m. They were driving back to the lab to catch a bus back to their lodgings in the Hammersley Ranges when they made the strange discovery. It was a mysterious object. As the sun began to rise, they were sure it was something extraterrestrial. One saw it, explained they thought the object was bizarre in its shape and kept watching for any sudden changes. There were 6 of them in the car, and they noticed it front. The passenger in the front noticed it first and commented that it looked weird. After some suggestions from the driver that it could be a misshaped cloud, further inspection revealed an almost perfect triangular shape, a Dorito. So it is reportedly more common with regular UFO sightings from around the world. So there you go. In Australia, you have a UFO sighting in Western Australia that from miners here in the past month. So there you go. I saved this story just for you, Brenda. Are you still with me, or did you fall over?
I'm here.
Okay. Let's see. Catch up in the chat here. Okay. So Heinz is coming out with a new container for French fries because apparently many people have complained that when you eat your fries, there's no place to put the ketchup. Have you ever thought about that, Brenda? When you get your container of fries, there's just nowhere to put the ketchup except you just pour it right over it. Well, Heinz noticed that the French fry box, the fold-out cardboard container, resembles their logo. So they've developed a patent-pending cardboard box that the front folds out, and you pour, or I guess squeeze, the ketchup into the front of that, and you have your fries in one spot and your ketchup in the other. What do you think about that, Brenda? That's pretty dang snazzy.
Well, if you say so. I just use a coffee cup and a damn coffee pot. I'm good.
I mean,
and my fries, I just eat them. I don't even really use ketchup when I eat, and I don't eat McDonald's.
Well, this could be any fry company. This doesn't have to be McDonald's.
And I might take my mayonnaise and put a little bit of ketchup in it and stir it up, but I don't.
It's a war crime.
No, it's not.
It's a war crime.
No, it's not.
You gotta have ketchup with fries, Brenda, not mayonnaise. What's wrong with you?
No, not always.
No, but there you go. So they're looking to get this out to fast food restaurants. So it'll just pop right out of the front of the little cardboard box, and you just squeeze your ketchup in there.
And that's going to make millions of people run to McDonald's just to get a large fry, so they got to pop out.
Well, but they're not. It's not just McDonald's. This will be at all places. Yeah,
I'll see if Whataburger will do it for my onion rings.
I don't know if onion rings would. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But anyhow, that's the newest thing from Heinz. So you can get your ketchup in the front and your Fries in the back. I don't know. So. All right. So, Brenda, me and you were talking about this earlier. I want this. Hellfire armed drone killing buggy is now being used in Ukraine. Now, I'm sorry, but if you roll down, if I roll down on Pensacola Beach with this bad boy, chicks are going to be like, "Hey, look at that guy. He's got his own dune buggy with Hellfire rockets."
Ukraine have that? Who gave Ukraine that?
Well, ironically, you say that. It's a U.S.-made V2X Tempest, a high-mobility vehicle. It has a launcher of AGM-14 Hellfire missiles. It is optimized for counter-unscrewed aerial systems. I think they mean they're trying to say that it's a mobile missile of death. So.
well, I'm in.
We have provided this apparently to Ukraine's Air Force Command Center, and they're now putting it out on the front line. But yes, like you, I'm a little annoyed that we don't have this first. So I want one of these so badly.
I think you're more annoyed that you can't get one.
It's a dune buggy with rocket launchers on it. Of course I want it. I mean, it's a dune buggy, for Christ's sake, with rocket launchers on it. Look at that. Look at that. I can own the beach with that shit. So,
wow.
Shoot and scoot tactics is what it says. So, but I want one. I'm sorry, but I think that's pretty damn cool.
I mean, it is cool. I'd like to, get a
it's
smaller
an armor-plated dune buggy. So
I'd like to get a smaller version that I just drive my wheelchair up on, and that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So that's pretty badass. So I want one. So anybody listening, I want one. If you can get me one and secure it cheaply, like for $29.95, I'll take one. So there you go.
Timu will have it out there soon.
But you even get a different selection of missiles to go in it. So it's a 2-shot dune buggy. So there you go. That's going to be good for that right there. Here's what we do, Brenda. This is all we need. We need a couple of boats that'll hold those dune buggies. We'll just row right up to Greenland. We'll drive that shit on the beach, and we'll just start blasting. I think we could overtake the country with that right there on their ice. We are here, bitch. So, so there you go. If you want your own dune buggy that shoots Hellfire missiles, sometimes the military comes out with cool shit. So that's one of the things. So there you go.
Yeah, but it's not cool if
I won't win in arms.
Iran.
But no, Ukraine.
Not Iran, Ukraine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we involved in a ground conflict at the moment? Nowhere. So we're just testing this basically. We're like, here, guys, go screw some shit up. Take this. You got this. So I think it's just a test run for us. So I want one. So there you go. Anybody that can get me a Hellfire dune buggy rocket launcher vessel.
It's like a one-shot pony. You have to stop it and get out and reload it and go again.
I'm betting money that there's probably a guy that sits on the back that like reloads it. So you got to have
he's going to come with it when you order it.
You got to have co-pilot. No, you got to have a co-pilot. So you can't, if you shoot both of the rounds, you need a co-pilot to reload. So you don't want to, you want to scoot and shoot. You don't want to get out and be like, oh shit, I got to reload this. No, you need the guy in the back that'll reload it for you. So you got to have it. It's a 2-trick pony. So you got to have a guy. So you need a guy. So another thing that I've been seeing, this has been making it on the prepper realms. Have you heard of quantum cameras?
No, those are ones I haven't heard of.
Well, quantum cameras
things, but never
are apparently already in use. And with the physics, it enables them even from a satellite photo. This is our own government telling us they can get a quantum photo from a satellite, but they won't give us a picture of 3-eye Atlas. But these satellites can see down into minutia of detail. When paired with AI and quantum, they will see things that aren't there. Now, there's some talk that this is technology from the Vietnam War. Do you remember the red goggles, Brenda?
Yes.
Yes. Well, there's some talk that this is the modern version of the red goggles that allow you to see into other realities or other realms.
Dimensions.
Because it's a known fact that a camera only sees what light sees, and we can't see everything in our light spectrum.
That's correct.
So now with using quantum cameras and AI and putting it on a satellite, well, they can damn near read a license plate from space, and they can see what I'm doing here at my computer from space. So, and they're saying that the technology is now inexpensive. So we must already have this technology, and they're just now telling us this. But quantum cameras with AI use to see things that aren't there. So they use the visible light, AI, and then they use the other light spectrums and put it all together to see things that the human eye can't see. I'm wondering if the red goggles haven't been moved to what I've heard used now is called the God goggles. Have you heard of that?
Yes. And I really
is basically the red goggles modern version. So
I really think they're playing with something they know nothing about.
Well,
because back
I'm
in
not arguing.
Vietnam, when they had those,
It made the soldiers go crazy.
Seen terrible things.
Yes, and it made soldiers go crazy.
Yeah, because they figured out what was actually out there beyond the veil. And yeah, I don't advise people to use those unless you are already aware that there are things that are out there, and you know,
we got robot soldiers, Brenda. So
yeah, well,
you put that on, but there's a guy in a base somewhere that still has to look at it. You're right. So interesting. Right. And that also brings to the forefront in my mind, as an American, this isn't my first thought, of course. If I can see it, can I kill it?
Well, there's some problems there.
That's a little bit more than a boomstick, I think.
If I see it, can I kill it?
Yeah, that's a little bit more than the old Colt or Smith and Wesson. That's a different type of weapon.
I mean, for somebody like me, who can basically, out of the side of my eye, I see through the veil all the time. I see things all around me.
You're crazy. So
Coley, no.
No, yeah, there is that. So
no. See, we have a part of our brain that is open that somebody doesn't have. We have eyes to see. So somebody like me who is used to seeing certain things, it probably wouldn't affect as bad as like a normal person who would just put them on. They would see things around them and they would freak the fuck out. Oh my God, here we go. I swear, Glenn.
This is Brenda right here, isn't it?
Tuesdays have gas.
There we go. So there we go. All right. Well, the Pentagon is embracing the AI. Of course, we talked about this a minute ago. Hegseth and Grok with Elon is embracing the use of AI. Now, wrapping it all up for today, we see they're using it for not only just quantum mechanics, they're using it for quantum imagery. So with new cameras, just take a little Google trip around and look at some of the cameras that there's been images captured from. It's pretty scary what they can and can't see. So there you go. All right, Brenda, I'm saving up my money. I may have to get a GoFundMe. You can't get a picture of 3i Atlas, but I can reserve a hotel room on the moon for $250,000.
Oh my God.
A company called GRU has already announced that they're taking reservations for hotel rooms on the moon. So you need to put down 250, but you'll have to have $1 million by the time you get there. So, but
is that not the dumbest thing I've ever heard?
I think it would be a cold vacation. I'd rather go to the Keys. I think for $250,000, I think I could go to Key West and have a really good vacation. But,
yeah, you can walk around in shorts and no shoes. You go up to the moon, you're like wrapped up like a package that doesn't want to get dented.
Yeah. So, if you've got $250,000, they're taking reservations for hotel rooms on the moon. Of course, if you've been a long-time follower of this show, you remember I did a story a long time ago about how there is a hotel in space being built here on the ground. So, there you go.
You know, the good thing about that is you don't have to worry about your wallets disappearing. I mean, criminals, I'm pretty sure they ain't got the money to go to a hotel in space.
$1 million, $1 million though. Yeah, it takes 3 days to get there.
As a tourist, you will never get robbed.
That's right. So, all right. Well, this has been dominating the headlines. If you're on the east side of the Mississippi in the United States, prepare for snow. This next week, 25 states are going to feel the winter blast and some of that Yankee dander. Remember yesterday when I told you in the South we have it's time to go out and get your bread and milk? Well, this is your heads up. By Wednesday, it may be too late for you in some parts of the South. So please heed my warning and go out by Wednesday and get your bread and milk. So,
but do you know it's only 59 degrees here right now?
58 right here in Atlanta right now, but it was 20 something yesterday. So
our high today was 62.
Yep.
So it's starting to go down again.
Round 2 of the cold is coming. It got all the way down into 30s out of Key West. So
I need to get Jack to open my window in here for me so I can have some nice.
Tell Jack to make you a meatloaf sandwich.
Until that stupid water processing plant behind me and the winds start blowing north, I got to shut them damn windows. Because then I smell nothing but shit in my house. It's like, oh my God.
Maybe you should change your depend, Brenda. I'm just saying. So.
It's the water processing plant.
Hey, if that's what you say, I'm okay with it.
It smells like a sewage out there.
So, I've moved this over to the end of the news story so we don't run out. It's from the AP. It's breaking headlines. And apparently Trump is right now in Detroit addressing an economic club, and he was going to speak to Ford later today. Or speak at Ford later today. He said earlier he planned on announcing, or today he plans on announcing health care later this week. His vision of it. He's threatened to veto what they've passed. So, all right. We'll see. Of course, he's still arguing with the Federal Reserve guy. I didn't even cover that story. So let's see. I'm trying to skim through here. We talked about the 25% tariff on Iran. And there's, I'm not even talking about that. We'll get shadow banned, but it has something to do with the stick. I'm sure you can find it today. Greenland officials call it unfathomable that the U.S. is considering taking over the island.
Oh,
well, I mean, yeah. So tensions are flaring in Minnesota. They're squaring off against ICE. I'm telling you, this is going to be the beginning. We're probably already in. We just haven't seen it yet in a civil war, but that's going to be where it starts. I'm afraid. So. Let's see. Trump has canceled all meetings with Iran. We talked about that. U.S. provided forces to seize yet another vessel. So, I'm sorry, Denmark provided U.S. forces with more technology and soldiers. I guess they're trying to be our friends. So, U.S. labeled 3 different Muslim Brotherhood branches as terror organizations earlier today. Let's see. The Supreme Court is weighing in on the culture wars battle of girls in sports. And Grok AI is the official AI of the military. Did he even get it? Did they put out an RFP? Did he even bid on it, or did he just take it? So
I don't know.
I don't know. Hitting Iran's. They're saying that some experts are saying 2,000 have been killed by the Iranian government, 2,000 protesters. So UN says all of its staff are safe and accounted for. Well, that's good news. Hopefully the Americans that are there have fled already. So that's just a big mess over there. Let's see what the latest update with the Supreme Court. are likely to allow state bans of trans athletes in school sports, according to a headline. Let's see. Yeah, the Supreme Court's going to be making a lot of rulings today that's going to get a lot of people stirred up. But, yeah, we're just going to wait for them to make their ruling before we go on with it, any of that stuff. Let's see what we got here. Looking at FEMA, catching up with the comments. Nick from Denmark. Hey, Denmark, we welcome you here. Good luck, American tourists, avoiding buggers and food and piss and cruff and higher bills than others outside the U.S. Oh, yeah, it's going to be expensive. So I would love to. I have visited there, but only for like 10 hours. I would love to go to Greenland and visit, but yeah. So FEMA today is watching, well, the daily operations briefing for today. Things that they're not concerned about the snow. How are they not concerned about the snow? It's gonna.
I don't know.
The whole east part of the country is going to be dead. We're going to freeze to death.
They only getting paid for half a job today.
Let's see. So 12:30, the president was in Detroit. He's delivering the speech, but they don't have any. They do not have his itinerary posted yet for returning. That's interesting. Usually it's posted 8 to 12 hours in advance. So interesting. So the only thing they have on here was 9 a.m. The press needed to be at Joint Base Andrews. They didn't have the time. He was leaving the White House or when he was arriving at Andrews or taking off. Usually all that's posted, but I'm imagining for security reasons, they're cutting more and more information back. So
probably.
Yeah, I
They
probably
always hide shit from us. They never tell us what's going on.
Of course they do. Of course. So if you're looking at the forecast right now, well, if you're in Boston, all the way down to New York City and back over the Great Lakes, Buffalo, you're getting that lake effect snow. And that little clipper coming down from Canada, from the Dakotas, Wyoming, and Nebraska is going to meet later today. And then by Wednesday, it's going to start putting out snow, that terrible Yankee dander. So we can see that's moving in, and it could, remember I said, go get your bread and milk. It could make its way through the South down into Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia on Wednesday. So be weather aware. That Yankee dander is coming. If you're in the Northeast, it's just going to continue. If you're in the Dakotas back over to the Atlantic, it's just going to snow for the next 3 days and past that probably. So there's very little chances of high winds or tornadic activity today. Where they're calling for the most snow is up in Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, along the Canadian border and around the borders of the Great Lakes. If you're in the Appalachia and you're looking at anywhere from Pennsylvania down into Georgia and higher elevations, some significant snow forecast for the next 72 hours. Looking at problematic, look, lots of rainfall. Right now, it looks like Australia, looks like in Broome and Halls Creek, is about the worst areas for precipitation today for you guys and gals. And then for us up here, where are we at? Well, they're just showing around the Great Lakes. So, hey, Ivy, I appreciate everybody that's coming over. Please remember to like, subscribe, and we take a comical twist on news every day. And sometimes the news just writes itself. So I don't like this. I can't get a good enough view to see how much precipitation is going into Greenland. That annoys me. I want to know how much snow we're about to have in our new colony. So we are currently, according to published reports, at DEFCON 3. Do you agree with that, Brenda? Are we at DEFCON 3?
Yeah, we've been there for a while.
Yeah, I think since 9/11. I don't think we've moved. If you're in Sydney, 23 Celsius currently. In Melbourne, 18 Celsius. Brisbane, 26 Celsius. Perth, 18. Adelaide, it's currently 18 Celsius. Hobart, 13. Canberra, 20. In Darwin, 29. Now you need to contact or check out your Bureau of Meteorology because there's warnings in New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, Western Australia, South Australia, Tasmania, as well as the Northern Territory. So make sure to check with your Bureau of Meteorology, and we'll check real quick, go through the weather warnings for the U.S. And, well, if you're in Alaska, well, you're going to have hurricane snow. So be prepared for that. I don't see any winter weather warnings have popped up yet here in the South, but California, dense fog. I'm kind of surprised they haven't popped up yet, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's usually they put them out way in advance, but here in, whoa, I was zooming in too far. Here in the South, well, they've got special, in the higher elevations in the
right.
Virginia, Tennessee mountains, they already have the winter weather advisories out. So there you go. And then in the Appalachia, in the South, let's see here in Knoxville, the special weather statement is for possible cold front to bring some light snow. So in the Valley of Tennessee, they're expecting some snow. Let's see. Yeah. See, once again, I'm kind of annoyed here. I can't pull this up and see what's going on in Greenland. There's no warning. Maybe they just don't have a Bureau of Meteorology in Greenland. Maybe.
It might be possible. I don't know.
I don't know. Zooming in on Australia, we can see there's all kinds of weathers, watches, and warnings for you guys and gals. There's no storms in the U.S. Let's zoom out and go down to Australia and see, well, there's a couple thunder boomers. It looks like to the west of Sydney and to the northwest of Brisbane and Queensland and off of the coast. And let's see. This is the current radar for the U.S. And we see that Great Lakes snow is already starting. So, and it's going to hit this clipper. And that's what's going to make the fun stuff later in the week. Well, Brenda, it's about time for us to get out of here. So we got further today than we normally do. So
I know we did. Well, we didn't talk as long in the beginning, and we didn't play more than one game. True. So, do you have anywhere you're going to be? Not until this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and start Beyond the Box back up again and let that little channel grow.
Okay. Well, we will be back here tomorrow. Please, we appreciate you for coming over to the Sportcat shows. Please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. It doesn't cost you a thing, and you can catch up with all of our wacky weather forecasts and news forecasts and basically just general bitching. I want to thank everybody at WZQR and Dare Talk Radio in Australia, Radio X. You all have a great day.
Wake up to the chaos on the street.
See you tomorrow.
Sportcat's on the mic with a wild-eyed dream. Brenda by his side, they're spinning the news. Twisted takes, crazy jokes, no bunker, just views. A quiz in history, weather on the scroll from Greenland to the galaxy. They've got every goal. Laugh at fear, let the world do its thing. Sportcat's Gazette, it's the chaos we sing. Sportcat's Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day. NASA aborts, politics explode. The daily quiz keeps us in code. Sasquatch, aliens, sports and lore. Every show's an adventure, never a bore. Waves to Brenda's grin and Sportcat's twist. We're doomsroll proof, we can't resist. Turn up that stream. Hit that bell. In the chaos of life, we laugh and yell. Sportcat's Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day.